So you guys want to hear about my how I got suspended on Twitter today?
No, we're talking about
It's
Blue
the
Sky
funniest
Studios,
shit
dude.
ever. Oh my god. Yeah. Go
It
with
was
it.
funny though.
Okay. So yesterday, I responded to one of these YouTubers I follow on Twitter. He's a guy who makes model rockets
Cool guy.
and stuff, and he's trying to make his own like model rocket engine.
Wait, should we do an
So he
apology
was
video right now?
No
Yeah.
one watches
So
the Bad
here's the
Boys
thing.
podcast.
He asked Twitter if someone could give him ammonium perchlorate, which is like this oxidizer used in solid rocket motors. And I tweeted, I responded to his tweet. I was like, if you're going to blow yourself, please have it on camera. And I meant to say, if you're going to blow yourself up. So I commented on my comment and I said, blow yourself up in all caps and with asterisks. and Twitter thought I was making a death threat, so they fucking suspended my account.
Man, imagine how did you even get that far without thinking? You got through the first tweet without do you not pre-read your tweets before you do that?
It's Matthew Brand.
I didn't think. I was like sweating because I said blow yourself to this YouTuber. I said blow yourself on camera. So I was like, I had to fix it,
Bold
and
of
I
you
just
to
went
assume
so
the ability
fast.
that he has. Bold of you to assume that ability.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of rude of me,
tried
actually.
it though.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Everyone's
literally.
rude of
gone
me to
for it.
assume.
Whether they've made it, I couldn't tell you, but there's been attempts.
Yeah.
Historic attempt.
George Washington
wish
could do it. Actually, he was out there on the
So,
Mayflower, and he was like, "Damn."
I hope that when we die, you get stats of like everyone's like life, and you can see like distance between dick and mouth, and you would be able
That'd
to
be
see how close
horrible.
some people were able to
Man,
get.
I hope there's like
Dude, George Washington Carver got 6 inches.
fuck.
So just before the
It's
podcast,
crazy.
just before the podcast, I responded to another of this guy's tweets that he just tweeted, and
Didn't you
I
get suspended?
tried to make
Aren't you
amends
suspended?
by saying, "I'm sorry, I told you to blow yourself." On
He's
camera.
not gonna read any of your comments. How many followers?
No,
do
you
gotta-
gotta do
He's
that
not
and then
that
say
big.
blow
He's
yourself
liked
up
my
again
tweets
under
before.
that. So
Well, my
having
Okay,
said,
you two are talking over each other.
okay, Matthew, go.
did everyone hear? I said he's liked my comment before, so he knows I
he
exist.
knows.
He knows.
Yeah, you're like best friends.
No, but the thing to do is once then you comment the apology, right? And then you say blow yourself up again because it's what you meant to say.
I got suspended.
That'd be hype.
You ever been suspended
Wow.
from school?
Nope,
No,
not that
No.
dumb.
I'm like
Me
the.
neither.
I was too
Yeah,
smart.
none of us are main characters. We're all like side characters.
I never get caught.
That's true. Yeah, that's the thing is you don't. There's
You
a
kind of
difference between
you have to want to
doing
get caught.
something- you gotta want to be caught, or you're just that stupid.
I got plot armor. I'm integral to the story.
So I found myself watching Rhett and Link videos lately.
Like,
Lately,
over again, or like the ones.
No, like random videos
Like Good
YouTube
Mythical
suggests me about
Morning?
Rhett and Link. And
not even ones they've
Oh.
made, just about them.
no,
No,
they're
oh.
like
hey guys,
documentary-style things
watchmojo.com, and
that they
today we're
make.
gonna be counting down the top 10 Rhett and Link moments.
Okay, so basically, I think the number one moment is
Number one,
how
Nil away
is
for
this
top
story
hat.
they wrote about in their book. They they reenacted
killed
it.
someone,
almost.
what?
They wrote about this time when Link's dog died, and then they dug a hole in his backyard and buried it in a giant like refrigerator box, and then it like rained, and the next day they went back, and the grave was a pile of mud, and then they took off their shoes and they danced in the pile of mud.
What?
I don't know.
Are you kidding?
But I just saw this video and they just described this story, and it was the most
And we danced.
fucked
Uh-huh.
shit. They danced in a muddy
And then we danced
dog
on Scream.
death pile.
Dude, we're just gonna go to our local cemeteries and dance in the mud. How fun.
I keep thinking of this like it's
Okay, here's something. Do you guys think it's appropriate to have like picnics and like hang out in cemeteries? Like just go and just stand and just dick around.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Everyone
think
there
that's
is
like you
dead.
have to talk to the people whose families like.
Well, cemeteries are like
know,
public
Each
cemeteries.
and every
I mean.
each and every person that has somebody who died.
Who's gonna get
Well,
mad
I don't
at
know.
you?
Like you have
Yeah,
to talk
exactly.
to a family and be like, "Is it okay if we just kind of chill around here?" Like you know.
how would you find these people? You just
I don't know.
Venmo
Like, if
them
they come
$5
by
'cause you
and
danced
you're
on the
there,
wrong grave.
would they be mad? Like,
It's a public
you know?
area. No, I mean you're able to do it. It's maybe a little unethical, but
I think
That's kinda
it's
weird.
pretty unethical in my opinion.
I don't know. Well, if
Venmoing a 50-year-old woman to dance on her great grandfather's
You're
grave.
just playing Fortnite on your Switch on their grave.
you like sit next to like a gravestone title like Kathy Albertson, just some ancient
1902
woman.
to
Creating the fattest
1970.
90s of your life. Oh my lord.
You can't film at cemeteries though, because you dox all the dead
That's
Oh,
people.
true.
So they don't
you-
allow, like,
well, then all the
families.
people would know where they live. They live in the
True.
cemetery. Have I told the
And they could like break in and steal her shit.
Have I told the story about my blue shit years ago? We gotta take it back to Bathtime Boys roots. I was so I was in North Carolina, and we went to this like my friends and I, or my only remaining friend from North Carolina. We went to this outdoor like ice cream store, and there were all these seasonal flavors. Every year they get like 13 crazy flavors of ice cream that you can choose from. And he was telling me about a couple because he's been there a couple times already this year. And he was like, "There's this one, right? And it makes your shit like bright blue." and I was like, "There's no way." It was like
No way.
there was like a cookie. There was
Surely
it was like
you
a
jest.
Cookie Monster flavor. So it was like blue and it had like cookie dough.
Oh,
and,
so it's
like,
literally just the
like-
excessive amount of dye goes
yeah, it's
through
just,
your
it's just
shit,
like it was
and
just
you're like,
it was
damn.
vanilla ice cream. So we ordered them. We sat there eating them, and I was like, "It's pretty good." And I forgot about it. And a couple days went by. It went through my system,
In a couple days.
and then I was sitting in this.
Amateur hour.
It was this. I was in this bathroom, right, and I was shitting. I was like,
Mhm.
you always look at your shit,
Sometimes
Yeah,
you
you
don't,
always
you
better
know.
check
Speaking
it
of
out.
looking at your shit, guys, do you like wipe and look at it?
Yes.
This has been
what
asked on
else
the
do you do?
podcast. I
What
swear to
else do you
God,
do?
we've
And we
answered this.
totally asked that.
I've
and we
never
totally
shit in
said
my
yes.
life. Fun fact.
Yeah.
True.
What is poop?
but I look down and it's literally like bright blue. Like it's like rubber blue. It is.
Is there like
ridiculous.
wisps of blue coming off of it in the
It's
water?
it's literally like a solid color. It's not even like there's like parts of this brown out of like
It's like a
brown.
Lego.
It is like a Lego brick that came out of my ass. It is that color. It was ridiculous. And I walk out of there, and he's sitting there on the couch, and I was like, "You were right." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "That fucking ice cream, man. It was bright blue." And he's like, "I told you, mine happened this morning." And, and it was just wild.
Losing
Yeah.
your Cookie Monster ice cream virginity? Yeah.
True. My ass is never.
So
the
once
same.
I ate like 7 like green Jello cups in one sitting, and then I had like
Right.
just green coming out of my my butt.
was it like the same like viscosity as your normal shits, or was it more like
No,
jelly?
it was like diuretic.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, it was like, it was
I mean,
just
you
like
had you had hella horse hooves in your anus, so like
too much Jello just went straight through me. I like
Right.
pooped it out.
that's awful. I've like never had a coloration or anything. Like I've never like no, it's just regular poop.
Really? You never had black poo?
like red
What?
poo.
Yeah, or like
Green
green
poo is
poo?
Black
natural.
poo. Isn't black poo like you gotta
Yeah.
go to the hospital?
That's why they call it the
Black
Black
was,
Death.
black was just it was. I
That's
don't-
actually
I
the
don't
first
remember. I don't-
instances
I'm
of
not-
COVID. If you had black shit back in the
Really?
day, you can't
Well,
get it
Back in
anymore.
the day of last year.
When your poo coming out like tar.
It's hot. It's the same
Same
temperature
heat
too.
as well. Yeah, same temperature.
Oh,
Man, I
If
don't.
you don't flush it right away, it like sticks to the toilet and it's just forever there, like cemented onto the side of the. Man, leave it to Bathtime Boys to go into shit dimension.
oh my God!
It was
So,
this or
fun-
Neuralink, yeah.
So I've been running a lot. I've been running every day on the
Really?
treadmill for the
Oh,
last
okay. I
few
thought you
days.
meant
Good for
outside. I
you.
was like,
And-
no fucking way.
No, dude, too much work. It's freezing. So like on the treadmill, I'm like running, and like 25 minutes in, my stomach just like it's like I'm gonna shit myself.
It does that. It
I
puts
just like
everything down. It like when you're
yeah.
yeah.
I every time I'm like there, it's like I'm like just at 3 miles, and I'm like about to shit myself, and like I'm so afraid. One day I'm gonna shit myself.
Why don't you
feel it
just?
in my butt.
Say you go past 3 miles.
No, it like stops. Like after like a little bit of just if you keep going, it like stops. It stops wanting to
shove
come
it
out.
back
It's
into
just
your
like
intestine. Like you
I don't
squeeze
know.
your butt cheeks
I guess
hard enough
so.
and it kind of shoots back
Yeah,
out.
your actual small intestine makes more room for your shit. Fun fact. If you
True.
don't shit
See,
it
he
out,
knows.
it just enlarges.
Chatty knows.
Chetty doesn't actually know. That was a based assumption, and you guys believe me just because I use big words.
True. We
What
did.
big words you say besides small colon?
So
You just said when you shit a lot and you have to shit a lot, your small colon get big.
you know Michael Sarah?
Like Phelps?
No,
No.
he said the fucking last name and you're like Phelps?
No, the guy
Like
from
Michael Scott from The Office?
the guy from
Jimmy Pam?
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, he's
Um,
fucking awesome.
yeah.
I love him as an
It is-
actor. He's so
What do you
funny.
think his
Michael-
best role was?
It's not Michael Terra.
Michael Sarah
Sarah.
with a C.
Michael Sarah.
for
Yeah, I thought
cum.
you said Terra. Yeah.
Come.
I feel
Michael
like
Coe.
Michael Sarah, if you ever hear this message, we'd love to have you. I think we talk about just like how our lives are going, you know? Like I mean,
Yeah,
we're
the old
not going
things
to
that
talk
you
about your
wanna talk
movies because
about.
I know everybody always asks you about that. I feel like it'd be a good refreshing
Right.
podcast for you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pay you like
Yeah.
$5. Matthew,
Michael, come if you're ever coming and listening to us come on the podcast. We'd love it if you'd come.
Come.
phrasing. My balls just got really warm.
I know
Yeah.
no one on the
was me.
podcast will be able to see this, but does that chair look real to you?
No, it looks
What
like it's
chair?
in a
The one
movie.
there.
It looks like it's
No.
edited in the background.
It looks like those. You know when you look at
Okay, hey, can you get a screenshot your thing right now and send it to me so I can put that in the thumbnail? So that people can see what the chair look like.
But
That'll
it-
be like the thumbnail image.
You know
The
when you
things
go
in
to
there.
play performances, like middle school, high school type shit, it looks like the props
Yeah.
that they light like seemingly perfectly, but it
It
looks
does,
horribly
yeah.
unrealistic because it's like, oh, you have lighting from 6 different angles.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this.
Do you guys
What?
get business Instagram like business accounts on Instagram on your feed?
Yes.
The ones where
Yes,
like
all
the
the
ones
time.
where it's like a picture of Warren Buffett eating a hot dog and it's like just
Yeah.
wake up at 4. And
I get
work
no.
and,
Okay,
you know,
I've
work
on the,
for
I've been on the
entire
ones
day.
recently
They're
where
all
it's
about like
the
growth mindset and shit.
what is it? The Middle Eastern cooking. That shit's fire. You see the lamb that they got? Those massive kebabs. So
a whole
good.
lamb, just
Yeah,
on
bro.
a stick, kebab.
It's not a cup.
Slabs of
kebab,
meat.
It's, what is
What
that
are they called? The massive hunks that they just. You know what I'm saying, though.
Like they put on
I don't
her
know.
thing and they rotate it.
It's not. Is it Mediterranean or Middle
Yeah.
Eastern? Are those?
I think a lot of things do it. A lot of things
Yeah.
from the Middle East
A
do it,
lot.
like the Middle Eastern area.
What's that continent
A lot
called?
of
Is it
things.
Is that just
falafel?
the?
Oh, it's
Rotisserie?
shawarma.
Shawarma.
Sorry,
That
guys.
was getting there.
I feel
And
like
then
it's not
if
shawarma though.
and
It's
then
like
if
way
it's-
more fancy
if
than
it's-
shawarma.
If it's Mexican,
No, it's
then
shawarma.
Al Pastor apparently.
Dude,
I
you're
watched
an
the
El
Binging
Pastor,
with Babish
fucking
do shawarma.
Jesus Christ from Mexico. Come on.
It's true. All I had to search to find that was big meat on a stick rotating. That's what I typed word for word. I typed big meat on a stick rotating.
Rotunda.
That. You guys ever been to like Harris Teeter and you seen the big?
What the fuck?
Nobody's
I-
been to
what the
Harris
fuck
Teeter
a
besides
Harris
you and
Teeter?
I.
You
Harris
guys know what's a
Teeter's
funny
DC
word?
thing.
You wanna know a funny word?
Oh, shit,
Rotunda.
really?
What the fuck is a rotunda and why is it so silly?
A traffic circle?
Wait, really?
Is it?
Oh
Is
wait,
that what
no.
it is?
Rotunda's like the center of like a campus, right?
I thought it was like Arctic
It's
something.
it is a round building or room, especially one with a dome.
Oh
And in
yeah,
the-
that's
and
like
in
the Capitol building.
Philippines, it is a traffic circle. So you were wrong.
No way.
Right.
So let's go to the Philippines and just start
Rotunda.
throwing around
What the
rotunda.
The word rotundo comes from the Italian word rotondo, which is round, and then it's mixed with the English word rotund to get rotunda.
What is rotundus?
Uh-huh.
Nothing.
Isn't that like a tendonitis?
Big rotundus.
Sick.
Rotunda is the feminine version of rotondo.
And then what's rotondo?
I feel like
That would
rotund
be the,
is a
that'd be the
verb.
male version of
Is
the
that a verb?
word round in Italian.
Rotund. Too rotund?
To
No,
round?
it'd be like a verb. Like
I wonder if they rotund their
rotundo.
math in like is it used the same like is it called rounding or is it called
Wait,
It's a whole different fucking like
Rotund
language.
is a
Of course-
word.
Of course, it's a different word. They
Rotund
don't say
means
rounding
plump.
in-
I'm trying to think. Like, so when you think about the word rounding, the only
What?
reason we call it rounding is like because we're round. Like, I don't know. It's just rounding up. And if you go
Rounders?
to like Egypt and take math, do they say rounding as that kind of operation, or do they call it like pyramiding or something?
They call it Nile River skipping.
Rotund means indulging in grandiloquent expression.
Grandiloquent.
That's a word.
That's so goofy.
Grandiloquent? Grandiloquent speech.
Sounds like
Grandiloquent.
a movie.
Okay, here we go. So I looked it up. To answer that, I typed in round that into English, and it says in torno a quero.
What?
So the
Porno.
root is the root is still there. It says porno. The more you know. Welcome back to
just a link to
welcome
Rick
back to
Astley.
language.
We should do a
Bathtime boys.
Okay, here's another idea I think would be really funny is if we did a Duolingo speedrun.
Dude, you know that takes years.
Speedrun.
People, you can't even finish
People,
Duolingo.
people still are doing it to this day, and they've started in like 2015.
Wait, really?
You seen that documentary on that guy who's done it for like 7 years?
No, speedrunning, like go through every single question.
Yes, but that would take years because people are still doing it.
Mhm.
The lesson plans go on for ages.
Plus, which language would
Mediterranean?
you
Well, like Super Mario 64 speedrunners use Japanese because it's faster. So do you think like Japanese is just a faster language?
No, you gotta choose the most useless language.
Like,
What's the
Okay,
most
get
useless
racist
language?
here, dude. Do it.
No, it's not
Do it
racism.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm
look
gonna be
at
honest,
the
I didn't know
language
that.
is
I think
used.
Chinese is the most useless language.
See, I didn't know Mandarin and like actual Mandarins had any difference. So when someone said I speak Mandarin, in my
I thought they
mind,
were talking about the orange.
Good one, bro.
and that was up until like middle school when I realized that there's like more
I
there's
speak
more
Mandarin.
languages than
Can
Chinese.
I have one?
I actually have made that joke many times as a kid, like in elementary school.
I'm sure everyone's made that
That's
one.
so
Mandarin,
stupid.
can I get a Mandarin?
Hey, yeah, man.
Sounds kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Maybe
Can
a
I
little
get a Mandarin? Like
No.
possessive of a person? That's kind of
do?
wait. Okay,
Yeah, I'll let you sit
Slavery.
with that one, buddy.
Here, guys, I got a mallet.
He got a mallet. He does. He has a rubber mallet.
I have a mallet up in my upstairs because I was building my cabinets. Not cabinets. I was building my dresser, and I had to smack the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Give it a big fuck out of the smack.
Whoever misses the podcast next gets a big smack on
Whoever
the bottom.
misses,
a
likely
rubber mallet.
it's gonna be you or Eric.
I've actually been
Yeah.
very
Missed it
consistent
once.
these past. The only time I was missing them was this summer, and that was it.
Don't worry, Sam's not gonna miss the next podcast because he'll be trapped in that
This
room. for the
motherfucker
next
got
2 weeks.
COVID. Almost.
You're gonna go crazy, Sam. You know that.
2 weeks
Are
is
you
a
ready?
long
Yeah.
time.
It's already creeping in.
How long do you have to be in there? I was
See,
I don't
you're just gonna
know.
start.
Yeah.
You're gonna see how
Like
many
10
shower
days?
bottles you can fit in your ass while you're in there.
Yo,
Keep us
all the
updated on
plates
that
they
one.
give
They
you,
don't
just
have
like
that
stack
many.
them up and make something really demented out of them. Just like
You fill everything.
cover it in like soap, like just destroy that shit.
You have to fill every bottle and every like shampoo thing, every single thing that can be sealed or like opened
Fill it with urine.
with piss.
Wait, then why am I laughing?
You know what'd be funny is if you got a shit ton, like a Costco or multiple Costco packs of like seaweed, and then you just took seaweed and glue, and you glued seaweed to every single part of like the floor and the ceiling and the walls, so that when the person
You gotta
comes
say
in,
you need Elmer's
so when-
glue
yeah,
for
so when
school,
somebody comes
and
in to
then
let
they
you
give
out.
it to you.
yeah, all it is just seaweed covering everything.
You gotta like write shit on bed cases and then throw them out the window and like
We're giving Sam plenty of
Go
ideas
out.
on how to go crazy.
how to
You're
go
right.
crazy.
You write Playboy
Yeah.
Cardi lyrics on everything.
How to get fined for trashing the room.
They put you in there. They
Do it
signed up for
Cardi.
it.
Do it for Cardi.
Do it.
You cover yourself with dry erase marker.
What?
When they bring the food, you open the door, you're just naked.
Eric, listen, Eric. What color marker is it?
Blue.
I blued myself.
I've made a huge mistake.
See, I could have said something different there.
Huge mistake.
What the fuck was the point of giving you a white crayon? In the crayon box?
Well, that's what I've always thought, because people who are actually good at art, they use it to like make it more pastel colored. But kids don't know that. What do they fucking do with the white?
I would
Crayola
mix
marker?
colors. I would make colors lighter.
If you
Like
need
I'd
a
take
white
red and turn
crayon,
it into pink.
Go out and buy a white crayon.
So you were
Don't
just
make
smart.
me
Yeah,
buy
I
a
was
white crayon
based,
that
and
I'm
now
never gonna use.
yeah.
Also,
Base.
can we take a second? I'm looking
Alright,
at
take a second.
our publisher for podcast, and I'm looking at the stats. The Taipei World Trade Center video has 54 views, and it's been out for about a month. That is the best it's ever performed. That's the best the podcast has ever performed for us.
I feel like
We gotta take it down.
people clicked on it
Oh, really?
purely to learn about the
because
Taipei
it
trades.
said Taipei World. They wanted an educational podcast. Yeah.
Imagine
I'm gonna
some
title this
kid,
one-
some kid going to Spotify and looking up because he's got a project. He's like, I got
He's
a
got a
world history
project on
project,
the
and I got to
Taipei
look
World
up
Trade
Taipei. The Taipei World Trade Center. This looks like a good educational
And
video.
the first word is like, Matthew, you fucking suck. Eat my shit. Guys, can I tell you about this one time I pissed myself?
Yeah, how was it?
And the kid's like, nah, never mind.
Fuck this.
Oh wait, I thought we were talking.
He
about
like writes the review on it, thinking everything is that's the history of the Taipei World Trade Center.
But now I'm curious, is if it's the case that educational podcasts is what's gonna get us the fame.
We should start doing that.
I'm gonna title this next episode like the origins of the word rotunda or something, just something like
No,
like
word of the
something
day,
educational.
National Word of the Day, sponsored by
Word of the
nothing.
day, rotunda, and we'll see how that one goes. And if that doesn't work,
What is
if that one
the-
doesn't work,
What is the study of words called? Etymology?
Guys, can we
which
talk
one's
about like
study
the
what?
quadratic equation real quick, and then we can say the
study of-
quadratic equation spell.
Alright, tell me the quadratic equation as fast as
Okay,
you can.
b plus or minus the
he's got it so far. He's doing
square
it. Keep
root
going.
of
No, there's something before the square root. There's a
negative
C,
something,
C,
C or A or
C,
something,
it's-
some
it's
fucking.
C
I wrote
minus
it.
the
I wrote it
square root
today.
of b squared plus something.
It's plus
crazy,
A
dude.
plus C, and then over two
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Or no, pi's in there, is it
Times
not?
2A.
No, it's not.
Oh, you're
It's-
right.
It's 2A,
over-
bro.
It's over 2a times something. Yeah. Okay.
No, it's just
It's just
2A
2A.
on the
It's
bottom.
just 2a. I thought it was times something. Okay.
It's
Whatever,
F
I'm
equals
cheating on
M.
Y equals
Mx
MX plus B.
Oh,
Okay,
Tyler's
uh,
some report on the Board of Academic Honors.
Yeah, do it. What are they gonna do? No one listens to this podcast. We can see whatever we want.
That's fucking true.
And then in
Should I
10
dox
years,
this
when the
guy I
employers
know?
find out about it, then they'll get to listen to it all, and they'll laugh, and they'll subscribe, and they'll follow, and they will donate to us.
And
on
then they'll
Patreon.
not hire
So I
us.
tweeted some people on Reddit today. Chat. I'm talking chat.
We're
right
not
now.
doing
I tweeted
Reddit.
Some people
No,
on
you
Reddit.
already
Oh, yeah,
ranted.
no, but
We're not doing Reddit.
I want to talk about this. I know one guy that I went to high school with who commented on the Reddit post. Should I dox him?
No.
Don't dox him. We've
Yes.
accidentally doxed so many people on this podcast.
Wait,
It's
who?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
When we did the episode with Aiden Moore, he just was talking about our where we live.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
all these people that we know that go to the same
What the
school as
fuck?
us, and I was like, all right, dude, yeah, go off.
I mean, look them up. Yeah.
yeah,
Look
go
him
crazy.
up. Look him up.
Look them up. Isn't it illegal to dox people?
Let's
Isn't that
dox
shit illegal?
Aiden Moore.
Yeah, is it illegal?
Let's
That's
dox
the
Aiden
question.
Moore.
Yes.
We'll make him Aiden less of a presence in the United Nations.
Oh.
Doxing
was really good.
illegal.
That was really good.
I don't want to look that up. Actually.
Holy
Get
fuck,
flagged
dude.
Or something.
We are
He's doxing
hilarious.
Tweet it. You just have to ask hashtag ask Twitter is doxing illegal for a friend.
Oh yeah, that's how I get suspended again.
Blow yourself up. Jesus Christ. That is the most brain fucking
I said it in all caps, dude. It's horrible.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay,
For the lawyers in the future listening back to
This
this
is
for
all
my
ironic.
court case, what's up? How's it going?
How's it going?
The stash of where the money is at.
Just list off
the-
random coordinates, and then we'll just.
Is my mi-
Yeah, I'm
My-
not paying my
cut it.
taxes.
His mic's cut
I-
out. He
What
actually
of
just
it?
said the coordinates. The
oh,
coordinates were.
what?
uh,
Two.
uh.
Go-
Wait, so
No.
Sam, I just noticed. Why did you decide to bring your microphone to your quarantine room? Was that just one of your necessary
Because I knew we were
items?
gonna do the podcast.
Yeah, he's dead.
And it was in
Yeah,
my
he's de-
backpack.
Oh, you keep it in your bag?
I keep it in my backpack underneath my
oh,
bed.
nice.
I mean, he's got his bucket bag or whatever it's called.
He's strapped.
Well, because I usually keep it in like a drawer underneath my
With
desk or whatever.
the revolver you got, yeah.
I just came back a couple days ago. Well, just kidding. I didn't just came back. It was weeks ago. But I still haven't like unpacked
Nice.
anything. So my microphone is just in my bag.
Nice.
You guys know how like NASCAR?
Convenient. It's meant to be.
You guys know how NASCAR has been dying recently. Like it's less popular than it was.
NASCAR's
Yeah.
sick
You know
as
what we gotta
fuck.
do?
Love NASCAR.
Because of how you've seen how Gen Z's they've been doing mullets.
It's
Like,
so
they're bringing
sick.
back
I
the
was gonna
mullet.
get one, and then I was like, I don't know.
Right. Here's the concept.
I don't know.
Gen Z will occupy the dying fandom of NASCAR. And we become the Southerner NASCAR fans.
No, we
But
become
once we,
like
invest in
educated, so we
NASCAR,
make
like
NASCAR like
Jamie.
really high intelligence.
NASCAR is really cool. It is really high intelligence. Just everyone sees it as turned left. There's more to it. There's so much positioning that goes. That's all it is. All that sport is positioning because they have like speed caps these days.
What if
In 3.4
What if Gen
miles.
Z makes NASCAR go electric?
I think they're trying to do that.
They could.
What?
I think but it will probably just be NASCAR E or E.
NASCAR.
Or something. And then the NASCAR will die out and then it will be replaced. I don't think they'll just switch the current one. It'll be a new sport.
Yeah.
The
that's
They'll probably
Daytona
change some of the rules too.
one.
What
Because-
do you think people are gonna like mod electric vehicles to do? Like, you know how people like mod cars?
They're just gonna
Like, what are
take
they
out
gonna-
the caps if there are any caps ever installed.
They're gonna
They're
put
just gonna take out like
Yeah.
they're gonna
Oh,
put
like in the software.
They'll
synthetic
just push batteries to the
genitals in
limit
them.
and then allow for
Yeah,
like
They're just gonna like
instantaneous.
put batteries in lava and like.
What?
No, we're
What?
saying you're modifying it
No.
the same way you modify a Nerf gun, where you take out the restrictor and just make the thing run better. Same concept,
if
but
it's
with
like-
a battery. There's
not
gotta
really-
there's gotta be stuff
What?
in there, or eventually.
I mean, there's actually already
Yeah,
settings
well,
like in
like-
our Tesla. You can
Yeah.
change the power output that it has depending on how fast you want to go. So like if you put the car on whatever the highest mode is, you can literally like feather the pedal and you're fucking moving.
There's probably
Bro, I
still
love
like some.
sucking Elon's dick.
There's safeguards like installed that.
Well, that's
like,
what I'm
make it
saying
So you
is-
don't
yeah,
burn out
yeah.
the battery pack or something.
Yeah, and then people will
That's what
find the
people would probably
limits, and then
remove.
they'll modify it to the limit, so it produces the best power.
Yeah.
And it'll be great. It'll be cool.
That's not as cool though. Like,
But
what do you
think
think?
of-
What do you think's a cool thing you would do?
nothing.
Like, do to an electric
Because
Just
it's
car?
electric.
replace the
I don't-
drivetrain to make it bigger.
You put like a body kit on it, make it look cool.
You could
but,
do
like,
anything
wouldn't-
You
with
do
it.
anything.
no
Same things-
engine or
The whole
exhaust.
idea,
Do the same
modding
things you
cars,
do
the
with the
whole idea
Dolphin.
behind it is because it's a mechanical thing. Is you can mod it like infinite with different ways on infinite in bleh, just in all aspects. You can modify literally
Right.
everything about a mechanical car. But now that it becomes electric and software based, you have
The Redditors are gonna rise up and become the new
Yeah.
modders. They're gonna have riced out Teslas.
But the
It's
whole
gonna be great.
the thing is that they don't want that to happen because then it becomes a cyber attack. Because then if you can crack the code of a car, you can crack the code of every single one of those cars, and then you just fucking make them drive themselves like that one movie. I forget.
Well, what if you just
like
make a-
iRobot.
Wait, which
just
movie
make,
is
like,
that?
a
Where they all like
stupid simple
drive and
car.
then run over
7
people?
different sci-fi movies.
That's the end of G-Force, where all the technology comes to life and it's got like blades and shit, and they start killing people.
I'm thinking of a different
It's
one.
also in Fate of the Furious
You could make like a super
with Charlize
simple
Theron.
electric
She
car.
uses the iPad
Yeah.
to make the cars drive off of the
Think
parking
of how fucking
garage
boring.
onto Vin Diesel and
Think
friends.
of how boring electric NASCAR.
Or no,
would be,
he was
though.
bad in that
I
one,
think so.
right?
He was bad.
I don't fucking know,
I don't
dude.
remember. I was
Okay,
just saying, think how boring electric NASCAR would be, though. Like half the appeal of watching that sport, if you don't know anything about
It's
it,
'cause they
is
blow
the
up.
car is
Oh,
loud.
it's the
Car is
sound.
loud, it goes fast, and it crashes. If you take all those variables out, you have a parade.
That's
You
true.
do. That's what you
That's
have.
why F1 does so good, is
Parades
because
are
I mean,
it's
you did
so
some
high
dope
skill.
tower, like you did some crazy tire noise.
The best thing about a parade is like the tempo.
F1, no,
That's
it's
true.
NASCAR, but
And
with
the Mardi
jumps.
Gras
It's
beats.
just they turn into GTA.
That would be cool. They do like there's just one like camel
GTA
hump like this
IRL.
big, and when you go over to 200 miles per hour, you fucking launch. And there's a big net at the end of it right before the turn, and it just catches the cars. They fall down, they flip over, and they keep going.
It's like a relay race. You gotta
Yeah.
like pass your skateboarder. You drag
did it.
someone
We
behind
won.
you.
Yeah. But this is a
perfect.
call to action for all Gen Zs with or without mullets. Start watching NASCAR. We're bringing the sport back. It's going to be great.
We're gonna
We're
reboot,
going to reboot
NASCAR.
The NASCAR. It's still going.
We're gonna make
We're
a
gonna make a
GTA.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can't
we're gonna
cancel
put-
a car celebration, so what are you gonna do about it, huh?
Exactly. All right.
Thanks for listening, you guys. That was pretty good. I peed myself a couple times in that episode.
Welcome to, or thanks for listening to episode 19 according to Eric, episode 17 or 18 according to Matthew, and what it really is episode 17.
I'm gonna start depositing plastic
I think it's episode
two.
Matthew and Sam knows it's episode 2 because it is.
Because episode 2, season 3, doing
I'm
good.
out of here.
All right, fuck
Stopping.
this. I'm stopping.
I'm stopping.
In the arms of the angel, fly away. I've been having voice cracks recently. Fuck this game, dude.